100 rated chess. But you moved from files that recreate the pi number of 3.141159 ... So it's pretty obvious that this guy doesn't even play chess, or he does play chess but is not good enough for reading coordination. You see, the files are actually written in alphabet letters, and the numbers are unfortunately used for the ranks. But I guess I understand this guy's idea, because there is no way I can build a pi number based on the ranks. Therefore let's just assume that the A file is number 1, the B file is number 2, the D file is number 4, etc. And if we get a 0 or 9, it is a free move for me. Let's go. We get a 147 from Poland. The fact that I know my opponent is from Poland and can find all sorts of his information online is actually very scary. I'm sure none of us wants that to happen to ourselves, therefore I can offer you guys a solution. Incogni. It is 2024, and data brokers are getting richer than ever. With a $200 billion industry, based on selling your own personal information to other companies. I'm not talking about Google or Facebook. Those companies don't sell your datas. I'm talking about over 4,000 of other smaller companies that you haven't even heard about in the US alone, have been making a fortune on our personal information. Let's stop that together. With Incogni. Incogni is a data removal service, which will help remove your data completely from the internet, so you won't have to worry about you or your family members becoming targets for scammers anymore. And you will even have your own dashboard showing you exactly how many requests to delete your data have been sent and how many of them are being progressed or completed. Updated every week so you won't have to wait for long. Price is very cheap compared to other companies, so don't let your online chess opponent knows your address and bring a real board to your house and ask you to play a game because they don't accept their last defeat. Use the code ChessSimp and get Incogni today for the cheapest price possible. Link is in the description below. And back to the video. In case you don't know, I actually memorized the pi number to 100,000 digits 20 years ago when I was a kid. So we don't even have to Google search it and look back and forth for this game. Knight c3. First number is 3, which is the C file. So I landed the knight on the C file. Knight c6. Next number is 1, which is the A file. A3. It feels very difficult to make progress. But no worries, the center numbers are coming in very quickly. Knight f6. 3.14 is the basic pi number that everyone knows and uses. d4. I mean, if he takes my pawn right now I actually cannot take back because the next number isn't a 4. But who plays like that anyway? Right? No doubt. Another one, a4. Bishop f5. This is one of the very rare 100 rated guys that can make normal development moves instead of just blundering something quickly. So maybe this game is going to be even more difficult than I expected, as there is a decent chance this guy is a smurf, or at least he has studied enough theory to get better at chess and is climbing the ladder. But anyway. e5. Next number is a 9, which is one of the precious free moves that I can make in this entire game, so if he can blunder his bishop right now, I will be very glad to take it. Didn't happen. A free move. I'll try to be aggressive. Knight d4. Aha. He is obviously trying to attack my c-pawn, and the situation is so restrictive that I won't be able to properly defend the pawn. So I guess rook b1. The idea of knight takes e2 is to give a check while forking the rook, so by moving the rook away, it will at least somewhat discourage him from taking my pawn. e3. This move is a 6, so knight f3 is an option, but next number is unfortunately a 5, so if he decides to take my f-pawn with a check, there is physically no way for me to make an e-file move with my king. so I guess f3 instead. By disallowing e takes f2, I'm indirectly provoking knight takes c2 check, which removes the knight from defending e2, and king e2 will be possible. Exactly as planned. King e2 is forced. But now comes the next problem. You see, next number is a 3, and I see there is nothing that can land on the c-file, so it's very unfortunate that I may have to sacrifice my queen, unless he plays a weird move like c6 or c5. Which is very unlikely going to happen. Knight d4 check. That is a check, and as I anticipated, my king physically can't go to the c-file, so the video ends here. This challenge is totally impossible. Have a great day.